bacon and onion pasta. We render out, about a third to a half a pound of really meaty guanciale. Those are pork cheeks, or pancetta. Or you can use bacon, all fine. And then a few large onions. If you're using large, I would do 2. If you're using medium, I would do 3 for 1 pound of pasta. So a lot of onion because it cooks way, way down. And we want these to be not like French onion soup. You want a nice light caramel color, so it's nice and sugary sweet, but you don't want them taken quite as far as French onion soup. You don't want them to go super dark. So I'm going to add a ton of onion to 2 bay leaves and that rendered pork fat. And let these cook kind of low and slow back here. In a combination of butter and olive oil. There we go. In order to start extracting all of that liquid, we need to add salt. That draws all liquid out of all things, right? And we're going to add, I like white and black pepper. You can make a choice, or you can put both of them in. And then we're going to add to him also a little crushed garlic. So we're gonna let this cook down low and slow. Look, they're just starting to get that lovely golden tone, right? This is what we're going for, to keep this at a nice pace, but not browning, just turning sugary sweet and that pretty caramel color. Oh, it's looking good. So let's drop our pasta. A few things about the pasta. 1 pound should be 6 portions, and we always want to really liberally salt the water. Most people think it's overly salting the water. It isn't. You need the water itself to have flavor, to flavor the pasta, okay? And because we reserve a little of the starchy cooking liquid, essential here, because we don't really have a sauce. The onions are our sauce. We need to marry all of those great flavors of the onion drippings with the pasta itself. So we really need that liquid. It's an essential part of the process. Pulling out the bay leaves from the onion and pancetta, bacon, or guanciale, basically pork and onion sauce. Look at how gorgeous that is. It's nothing. It's literally nothing. So we're going to take the pasta itself. I agree. A little extra of our olive oil. We're emulsifying the sauce to the onions now, right? A little of our starchy water. A splash of bone stock or bone broth. And lots of cheese. So now this is Pecorino Romano, is sheep's milk cheese. And where we live, when we're lucky enough to spend some time in Italy, it is sheep's milk, because we're surrounded by sheep in the Val d'Orcia. Parmigiano Reggiano, of course, is the king of all cheeses. That is cow's milk cheese and tastes a little more buttery and more like salted nuts than tangy and extra salty, right? So either or works beautifully. And then to brighten it up, here it is. I have a handful of grassy chopped flat leaf parsley. Now, an important point, if you're cooking with dried pasta, always undercook it by 1 minute from the package directions. If it says 9, cook it 8. If it says 10, cook it 9. We want that extra time because this is called carryover cooking. When we toss pasta with sauce or keep it in a hot pan, of course, it continues its cooking process. So we want you to be careful not to take it too far. Now, you can serve this as your first course, but it is truly fabulous, and it is so, so simple and easy. I mean, it's overflowing out of the pan.